nofap, how to escape them dirty sights and that. Like, this is the issue that 90 to 99% of men are struggling with. They can't stop playing with themselves and that. Like, so I'm gonna break down this video how to do it. Before I get started, make sure to smash that like button, make sure to hit the red subscribe button, and make sure to comment down below. Now, how did you get started? Like, when was you exposed? What age was you exposed to this, like, insanity?
I can't really think about what age about from an early age, teenage years, I would say, teenage years. And I got supposed to really, I didn't know ever what it was. I got supposed from somebody else. I seen the image once, someone on my phone, on the mobile phone, where it looked like that, and that just planted a seed in my head.
Now, that's interesting because you said teenage years. I can remember like being exposed to it when I was 8 years old, bro. 7 to 8 years old. It's actually your friend and that, like, it's called Michael, like back in the day and that. He was like, I was 8 at the time, he was like 15. So like, he was watching it, showing me the videos. I remember looking at it like, yo, this is crazy and that. And that was the first first seed that was planted in my mind and that. So 8 years old, bro, I started to see them images.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and basically, when as I started that, then I felt the urge during the night and say, you know what, what you call it? Let me let me explore. Then I started playing myself on that. Then it became, what you call it? I won't say addicted to that, but every couple of days I would do not like non-stop multiple times a day. None of that. It was constantly progressing, and yeah, obviously, yeah, that messed me up.
Yeah. So personally, I feel like it's normal, innit? Like, let's be honest, it's normal once you go through like your hormones start to change as a teenager. You start to be like start looking at the opposite sex more, and you know it's just a natural thing to pursue that. But then the substitute, instead of you chasing females, you could just go on them sites and blow your seed. Is the alternative. This is why many cultures, especially Asian African cultures, they get people married at a young age, you know, to avoid this, like, you know, in Islam we call it zina and that, you know what I'm saying, to like sleeping around and that. So that's why at young age, Asians and Africans especially, get married from young age, so they don't get exposed to this insanity, bro, which is what it is, insane.
Yeah, as I said before, in my journey and that, like, it's what you call it, loss is a real thing, you know what I'm saying to you. So you have to you have to be pay attention on what you are doing to yourself and how you can feel mentally, physically, you know what I mean. That you feel empty inside. I feel no drive, motivation to do anything on that, and literally that took a major major problem to my mental, physical capabilities.
And that's it, man. It literally messes you up in so many different ways. Let's be honest, bro. Like, you don't even want to do it. Nobody wants to do it. If you're genuinely happy with doing it, then there's something wrong with you. You just do it because it's a compulsion and that. And because it's normalized. Even scientists say that it's good to do it once a week to reduce prostate cancer. And you get what I'm saying to you? So they make it normal to do it, bro. So when they make it normal to do it, you don't feel alone. You don't feel ashamed. You don't feel anything you're doing is wrong. So that's the stigma we have to change in now.
Yeah, literally, man. It's crazy, man. Like, it's so normalized in our culture today. Now you can think about it. If you to the movies, the celebrities, and now all puts over sexualization content out there. All that because of your lust. Do you know what I mean? Because once a man's able to control their lust and able to direct the way they want to apply it to, it will change your life. But they don't want that. That's how you got all these traps in the matrix.
That's an interesting point you made about cultivating your energy. See, a lot of people think like semen retention and, you know, holding on, nofap, it's all placebo, it's not real in that, but it's a genuine thing. Think about it. When you blow your seed in that, you feel tired, drained, procrastinating, don't want to do anything in that. If you ever held on to your seed for more than a week, 2 weeks, bro, you have so much energy, so much enthusiasm. You can't even sleep at night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Your energy is like coming like Goku, Super Saiyan mode, and I feel like so much is inside of you in that. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? So holding on to it, or using it only for someone who you truly want to be with, and that makes far more sense, bro, than just to look at an image, a person that you're never ever gonna see in your life.
It's crazy, man, how somebody can watch. When I look at myself, you get aroused by a pixel, about a pixel. Then you get so aroused by artificial pleasure. You know what I mean? And then you lay out, you see the night, you think you've achieved something, you accomplished, and then you realize a few minutes later, oh, what did I do? I'm guilty, I'm embarrassed, and that. You feel low, no joy, you feel empty, like just full a cup of water, empty. It's literally crazy, man. That's why you're best off holding onto your seat, practice sexual transmutation, get that energy and serve your purpose to grow mental, physical, spiritual.
That's it, man. Like, and that's what most people do not understand, bro. It's not just about not doing it, because everything you do, there has to be a substitute for it and that. You feel what I'm saying to you? So you want to stop blowing your seed. Okay, you can't just stop it and then do nothing. Okay, I'm going to stop blowing my seed. I'm going to put my energy into working out. I'm going to stop blowing my seed. I'm going to put my energy into meditation or flipping reading or flipping my business. So a substitute, just like cigarettes. You can't stop cigarette without having an alternative. What's the alternative? That's what you have to think about and find out for yourself and that what's best. I gave you 3-4 examples already, but that's the key to escaping it.
Yeah, it's very important. You have to choose the person you want to become. You could be a person that sits there, blow their seed away, and that, you know what I mean? And you are destroying your mental, physical, and spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? No drive, no motivation, no focus, no memory. You know what I'm saying? You're speeding up your age process. You can either do that, or you've got a choice to make, or you can, for example, when you got morning wood, either blow your seed away, or you can get that energy and go to the gym. All the things that I just mentioned, basically saying and create a schedule for yourself. A morning, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna have a cold shower, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna work out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read, then a journal, etc. You know what I mean? And then the more you do that, you install a new program to yourself to evolve and start your self-development journey.
Yeah, definitely. Because the first thing you have to do is change your mindset. I know you hear it all the time. Mindset, like, is the most important thing. The way you view it. If you view it as normal, then you're going to continue to do it. If you look at it as insanity, then you're less likely to do it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So you have to understand that it's not normal, bro. It's the reason why, like, well, no culture really permits you to do that. Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, every tradition is not normal, bro. It's not normal. You get what I'm saying to you? So that's why it's not permitted in most religions. Now, whether you're religious or not, you have to respect the ideology of what like, if majority of people or religions or cultures agree with something, there has to be some sense in it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So if majority of religions, cultures and that don't permit you or recommend you to do it, then there's something wrong with it. But you want to follow science or the modern culture or celebrities who are telling you, yeah, keep it up, man. You know what I'm saying to you? It's great to, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, use your mind. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, man. You have to outweigh the devil and outweigh the matrix. You have to use independent thinking. Don't go off by the shit whatever else is doing. Your friend, your family, whatever, that is getting to talking about women over, talking about over sexualization, all these sexual things someone talking about. You can tell already that person likely blowing their seed away. It's paying themselves. You know what I mean? He's not married, he hasn't got a girlfriend. Do you understand me? So I have to ask yourself, does that make sense? And blow my seed away. I blow my seed, okay, how do I make me feel? Mental, physical, spiritual. So you know what? It doesn't make no sense. So
it was funny though, like funny part, someone said, like, imagine there was a camera, bro, looking at you every time you do it. You were seeing, you're looking at yourself doing it. Listen, there's a reason they do it behind closed doors, bro. There's a reason you feel ashamed afterwards. There's a reason you feel depressed afterwards. If you do it and feel good, then, bro, it's tough.
Why are you not ashamed?
If you do that, yeah, and you feel good afterwards, then yeah, then it's like a big issue, because most of the time people do it, they feel embarrassed, ashamed. So, like I said, find the alternative. What's the alternative? You know, the devil's always whispering in your ear. There's always going to be lost. There's always going to be TikTok videos and that, Instagram videos, YouTube, flipping, movies and that. It's going to stimulate you and that. But are you controlling yourself? Or are you controlled? That's the question, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. That's why you have to control the power of your mind. You know what I mean? If you are easy getting urges and then you respond to that emotion, because that's what it is, and you are using instead of using your big head, you're using a little. That's the most problem that men have. Is in their little head. You know what I mean? And your little head doesn't give a F about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? To F about you. He's free to, oh yeah, go and blow me away. But they say, nah, forget my lower self. I'm gonna reach my higher self, my other self, you know, and direct the energy to something purposeful, meaningful, that's gonna maximize your life, and so you're able to live your best life.
That's it, man. And I feel like the biggest thing is that society, especially the Western world, accepts it as normal. Because whatever
they're finished with the Western world, but they're finished.
Whatever the majority of people accept as normal, people do. If it was abnormal and people were ridiculed and they're saying how bad it is and now on the media or celebrity said it, then you're less likely to do it. But because most people do it, You think it's okay. It's like drinking and smoking. Most people in the Western world smoke and drink. That's how you do it. Yeah, smoke, drink. Oh, yeah, it's great. You know what I'm saying? To everyone else does it. Yeah, that celebrity does it. But if you go to Africa, you go to Asia, and you're smoking and drinking and that, in most cultures, it's like, yo, you're basically a junkie. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't go off what everyone else is doing. Do what makes sense for you. If you feel good and you feel like it's okay to touch yourself, then do that. But if you know it isn't good, and just because most people are doing it, don't follow, bro. Think for yourself, bro. Think for yourself. You have to self-overcome. That's the whole point of life, self-evolution.
That's just all about in this life, man. You got two choices: you either evolve or you will die in that. You know what I mean? You live in a world where you either evaporate or you become the king of the jungle. That's how it works in that. Otherwise, then that's it. You die. It's a game being. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I mean? You ask. If think about it, if God asks you now right now, why would you play with yourself and that? Watch some dirty sides and that. You know what I mean? What would you say? You have no answers whatsoever right now. You'd be like,
That's the thing. Yeah. See, an interesting point that you made in that, like about God. You have to think about God and that. You know what I'm saying? You have to think like, does God want me to do this? Does God permit me to do it? Whether you're religious or not, or the higher power, whatever you want to call it, like especially if you follow a religion, you already know the answer to that. If God is watching me right now, if God how can I answer God when I'm blaming myself and that? You can't. It's embarrassing. He didn't send you on this world to do that. You know, the whole point of your life force, your semen, is to reproduce, to recreate, or at least share that energy with someone that you are your partner. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Not to sit there and watch some image and that. See, bro, you have to. These females, you're never going to see them. You never ever. not even in your wildest dreams will you ever be with them and that.
Right.
So like, you have to. It gets to a stage where it's like, yo. Like, I'm start making a fool out of myself, bro. Like, it just doesn't make sense, you know?
It's crazy, man. Like, literally, man. If you're lost, this always leads to destruction over self. Each and every time, and that. You know what I mean? Because it's so normalized and that, because it's normal. That's why it's such a trap and that. But yo, you have to take control over your power and that. You have to question everything and that. You have to question yourself, self-analyze yourself. You know what I mean? And that then leads to the answers in order for you to break habits and build new habits. Do you understand? Success requires alternatives. You know what I mean? Soda. Fizzy drinks into water, you know what I mean? Junk food into whole foods. So replacing them, you know what I mean?
That's it, man. Literally, that's the main points I want to get across this video, man. 1, understand like the origin, where it starts from. 2, it's just not normal, bro. It's not normal at all. 3, it's normalized by people all across, especially the Western society. 4, find the alternative. You cannot stop it without replacing it. 5, use the energy elsewhere. Look at that as fuel. When you fuel the emotion, the arousal, okay, that's fuel. Let me take it to the gym. That's fuel. Let me work on this. That's fuel. Let me go for a run. Use that. You have to be physically active. That's another point I want to expand upon. You need to, there's no way you're going to hold on to your seed if you're not physically active.
It ain't going to work, man. Because from experience, man, it's not going to work. As soon as I feel that energy, you can either be, throwing the towel, or the sexual energy is too strong and I'm urge is too strong. I just sit there and blow my seed away for the easy option. But guess what? If you choose an easy life now, you're going to suffer later. But if you choose a harder life now, you're going to have an easy life later.
No, 100%. It's like, do you know what it is as well? I feel like most people, the reason they do it is because it's stress relief. Depression relief. Like, it relieves everything. If you have anxiety, depression, bad day, you know, bro, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you slack off, it's like, oh, you don't care about the argument, you don't care about your finances, you don't care about anything. You just feel cool, warm. Even though you feel a bit down and that, but everything else is gone. All the worries that you had throughout the day is gone. So it's like, it's similar to smoking and drinking. I say personally, smoking and drinking. When you smoke, drink, oh, you feel cool, euphoric. Oh my God, I feel so good in that. It's like when you blow your seed away, all them problems, you're blowing away everything in that. Yeah. So people use it as a escapism. And that's what I talked about enough, escapism.
Escapism, you know what I mean? If you try to escape, the thing is though, you can go many times of circles, you're not going to say your problems. Think about a hamster, if he goes around the wheel and that, he realizes he's not going anywhere, he's going back over to the same place. You know what I'm saying? You cannot escape with that. If you're a real man, if you're a high masculine man, you have to face your problems. Face it, you know what I'm saying to you? It's going to hurt. You're going to feel the pain and that suffering, but that's going to build your character, build your mental self, your drive, your motivation. Do you understand me? to evolve and become a better human being.
That's it. Like, escapism is something that we all do to somewhere. You had a long day at work, you had a whatever, however you're feeling that, where everyone has something. Sometimes social media, sometimes it's this and that. But you have to realize is that energy that's building up on that, yeah, it's like it's just all about cultivation. Taking that energy and transmuting, that's alchemy, you know what I'm saying? To taking the energy and putting it into something else and that, you know? So a lot of people as well, and this is another thing I want to throw into the video, is that the reason you guys ain't got girlfriends, you ain't got partners, you're not able to get females is because you blow your seed in that. Why do I say this? Is because when you blow your seed, you have no urge to speak to a female, you have no urge to message, you have no urge to approach them. So if you do not blow your seed away, you have a high drive, you found more females attractive. And if you find females attractive, you're going to approach, you're going to speak to them. But if you blow your seed all the time, the average female's not attractive to you. You want that 10-10 Brazilian mixed with Latino, mixed with black and Asian, with the, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for this crossbreed and that, like this you're looking for some crossbreed that doesn't even exist and that you can never even obtain in that. You know, so that's the key point in that, you know what I'm saying to you? Blowing your seed takes you away from females, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you're about, I've realized that what men that talk the most about, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but those are the men that actually solid behind closed doors, blowing their seed away and that. Do you understand me? And those are men that not actually can look a female face straight in the eye and make talk have a conversation with them and that. You know what I mean? And going back and forth. Do you know what I'm saying? So that video shows you a lack of insecurity, confidence, enthusiasm. Why? Because you're blowing the seed away.
The thing, like, for me personally, I don't feel like blowing your seed makes you less confident. I feel like it gives you less enthusiasm to speak to females. You know what I'm saying to you? It makes you less, like, you don't feel like it, bro. Yeah. The more you retain, the more the inclination you have to speak to, you know what I'm saying, the opposite sex than that. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that, like, you think you have no game, you think you have no confidence. No. If you blow your seed, one, you're not going to be enthusiastic enough to speak to females. Two, you're not going to work on yourself. And working on yourself is the key to actually get the female. Because if you don't blow your seed, you have energy, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to read, you're going to work on your business. If you have no energy, then you're not going to do anything. So picture your semen as energy. Energy, that's what it is, energy exchange in that, you know what I'm saying to you? There's a reason that these sites are making billions in that. It's difficult, I'm not acting like, yo, like, you know, I'm not saying like, yo, so easy, just don't do it, just stop, it's so easy. It's very difficult, it took me years and years of battling to overcome it, you know, so keep fighting, man, every day is a fight. But at the same time, like, yo, you need to do your part, unfollow these females, delete TikTok, whatever you don't use, whatever triggered you need to be aware of it.
You have to find the root of the problem, you know what I mean? With just social media, if you know you're following social media, you see all that, if you've got some programming. All these social female it's all programming. So look at, the moment you watch one female twerking, whatever, now, that's what you keep seeing. Until you stop, you look at something else like a fitness content, that's all you're gonna see. It's all programmed. That's all the way programmed to what? To capitalize on your mind. Well, this is the most powerful weapon that you have, and that most powerful weapon. So if you're not in control of it, then outside events will be in control of you, and therefore you become a slave to those outside events.
Yeah, another thing I want to add as well is erectile dysfunction and that. That's what you don't understand. Like, this is what it does to you, though. So, like, the more you blow your seed, the hardest for you to get up on that, bro. When you do actually get a female, you can't even, it's not gonna go up, bro. Because one, you already have this false image of what you want the ideal one to look like. Two, your semen is so low, your sexual energy is so low that when it's actually time for action, you ain't there, bro. You get what I'm saying to you? So, like, especially people who like watch it often, do it daily and that, bro. 9 out of 10, when they have a female, it can't get up. If it can't get up, it can't finish. You get what I'm saying to you? So it's mentally messing you up differently, bro. Messing you up, man. You know what I'm saying to you? So yeah, luckily I wasn't too deep into the daily. For me, it was like maybe 2 times a week, 3 times a week safe. You know what I'm saying? But okay, be careful, man. There's no benefit to it, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's no benefit to it.
It's like basically you've got you've got a gun, but you're not shooting accurately, you're shooting everywhere else, and that's what it is, exactly what it is, and you're shooting everywhere else, and because no accuracy in there. But when you direct your energy of where you want to apply it to, yeah, that's what you're doing. But also, with the actual what you just said, and that is that then the social relationship and that, because it's a key component of a successful lasting relationship and that, which it gives the feeling, the satisfaction, the pleasure. Now it's not the end all be all, just like make out in the bed with, that's something that end up being as a key component, because you are exchanging energy in that. You know what I'm saying? To exchange your energy, do you know what I mean? And then you formally combined together in that, your chemistry in that, do you know what I mean? And you continue to evolve. So otherwise, that's why most relationships do not satisfy, and there's no happiness in it, because of that key thing was over the erectile dysfunction. So retain your C, bro.
That's what I'm saying, and that. And like another thing I want to add before I close the video is that, see, the more you watch them sites and that, the less you'll find females attractive and that. So the reason I say that is because in the website, you're meeting the elite, bro. Like, the figure is hourglass figure. You got the, everything's looking mad, fleeky. The techniques, everything's looking brazy, you know what I'm saying to you? So it's like, when you do get like an average or normal female and that, it's like, rah, you're not good enough, you know what I'm saying to you? You're with a female, but you design another female because it's like, yo, I seen that female, she did a backflip and she did that. And you're thinking, that's not reality, bro. That's insanity, you know what I'm saying to you? So that's the video, quick one. I don't make it too long, showing you like how to escape, bro, give you different avenues, different routes to climb out of that, you know what I'm saying, to the cage that we're in, or you guys are in. I'm not in that cage. You know what I'm saying, and that. So I appreciate you for watching to the end. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and make sure to leave a comment down below, man. Let's get it.